Hello. I know, shame on me, it's not exactly 5 minutes past, but I didn't want to wait any longer. Hello. Hello, Alex. Hello, me. 35, that's a lot of streams. I mean, to be fair, I looked at the times you've been first and was like, Jesus Christ. As a long while. That's you know, a couple of streams. I mean, what to say besides thanks for sticking around. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. You can cheat by setting an alarm clock. I mean, yeah, but like, even if I look at the like levels you have, like you've been there for, I mean, okay, some of them were like when Baldur's Gate decided to like crash everything and I restarted things, so like some of the like 248 levels are like the same day, but most of them are, even if we take 15 away, it's like 230 streams, and that's a lot. That's almost that's almost a year, as in every day. And since I don't stream every day, it's over a year. So, you know, you know. But yeah. Hello. I'm back. Poop. As I said on the Discord, we'll have to replay pretty much everything. Well, not just pretty much. We just have to replay everything we did last time because Twitch was like, hey, so like, your whole VOD might be 3 hours long, but it's just a loop of like the final 10 or 15 seconds. I was like, what do you mean? It's a loop of the, like, huh? Because it was legit just me going like, we could also play, this and this, ha 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 ha, anyways, bye bye. And then it went again with like, haha, we could also play this and this, ha ha ha, anyways, bye bye. For 3 hours. And I don't know why. Mind, on Twitch, the preview that they give you in a video, right, when you like hover over the I don't even know what it's called, the like video progress bar, was right. It showed me, yeah, no, there is supposed to be stream, you know, there's supposed to be game, but it wasn't. And I was like, okay, maybe, at first I thought maybe it was an export issue to YouTube, so I exported it again. No. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna download it. No. Then I tried to look at it in Twitch, it was like, wrong. I was like, what the fuck? And a couple of days ago I remembered it again, and I wanted to, you know, check again and try again. And the video was just gone completely. And I don't even know if I was it, or if Twitch just was on its own like, yeah, now we're just gonna, you know, take it out back. So now we're gonna redo everything, which, you know, if it goes better, we're gonna save some items. If it's gonna go worse, fuck me, I guess. Boom. Well, we're gonna switch to the game. There we go. Let's see. Do I have anything? Like, did anything share worthy? I guess last week where I kind of had to be afraid that like maybe one of our dogs needs to be put down because she was really not doing well. She still has to go most likely to a cardiologist vet because she has issues. Mind, she's like 13 years old with her heart, but like at least now we know that like no, she's like it's not like the vet was like, we don't know what's wrong with her. Which wasn't the reason why I didn't stream last week, but like it certainly added to the reasons. But yeah, no, the dog, she's doing better. She's eating more again. She's like more active. So you know that's good. That's good. Anything else like happen where I'm like, I've been gone for a whole week. People go for a day and they somehow tell everyone like, oh, this happened. I was grocery shopping with my mom. I got sweets. I got apple pie cookies. I don't super taste like apple pie, I guess a bit. They have apples and raisin in it. It's good. They're good though. Else. Do I know anything else? Raisins in yeah, it's a like raisins in apple pie and also in cheesecake is quite common, at least in Germany. Then again, there's also a lot of people who don't like raisins. So it tells me that I'm very loud, and I don't even know why. I'm not speaking any differently than normal, so I'm gonna tune myself down like a bit at least. There we go. Maybe this helps. But let's see. Did anything else happen? I was very tired, because that is true. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's kind of like olives. Like, a lot of people put olives in, like, salads or, like, on pizza, and I will not like you if you do that. Well, not quite as extreme, but hello, Exapol. But, thank you. That is so long. Thank you. Like, it's not that I won't like you, it's just like, if you know that I'll be around and eating off the same pizza / salad, I would appreciate it if you didn't, because olives are one of the few foods that I really don't like. I'll just have to, like, you know, take it off, but yeah, no. Olives, one of the very few things that I do not like. I think I tasted one semi-recently, like somewhere last year, and no, it wasn't good. I think I also tried, so for some reason, people eat like olive bread with like olives in the dough, and they had that at my work for the Christmas party, and yeah, it's definitely take all the olives. But like, I had a slice of it because it was like, I cannot put it back now. And I reluctantly finished the slice of bread. It was not good. It's really just... I don't know what it is, but just like nothing about olives is anything that I like or enjoy. But I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I just don't eat them. and or if I know people who do, hey, more for them. How did we get to olives? Oh, because of raisins, I think. It's like, how did we end up here? Heresy, just you wait for the Olive Inquisition. They shall come for me, and I shall throw at them all the olives that I have not eaten. I shall pepper them with the olives. Have I done anything? Oh, I think it was last week. I cleaned my keyboard, which doesn't sound like a big thing, but like, I shit you not, it took hours. I spent hours cleaning my keyboard, and also part of my desk. Did you need to employ shovels? No, not shovels, but I removed all the keycaps. And there were just... Thing is, I live in the house with like 2 dogs that both shed fur. So between my keys was just like, you know, a collection of like fur. And for some reason, the access to the in-between spaces sucks. So at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this like damp keycap. Yeah. I mean that's it, right? I also like cleaned the keycaps. But like at first I was like using a damp what's it called? The thing you clean with. Cloth? I guess cloth? I guess. Washcloth? Yeah. Something like that. Dishcloth? Whatever. That thing. But like, I couldn't quite get in between the things. Not a sponge, but like... Maybe it's a German thing that we use like... a piece of like... fabric for it, or not fabric. I don't know. In German it's called Waschlappen. A Spüllappen, yeah. Anyways, I couldn't quite get in between the like areas, so I just got some Q-tips and like used it to get the like rough like stuff out of it, and then I had some of this like cleaning slime thing still, so I used that for like the smaller things. Anyways, I did that for like a couple of hours. Did I do anything else? I don't think so. Nothing interesting happening. Besides not getting enough sleep, and thus being... I mean, okay, so like, I both blame not enough sleep, but I also blame the weather. Like, within a week, we've had like a temperature increase of like 16 to 20 degrees. Like, just, I think last week or so, or maybe 1.5 weeks ago, it was like -8 degrees. And now we have like 8 degrees, and on Saturday it's supposed to be 17. I mean, feels like spring outside. That's the thing. In a week it is spring. Meteorologically. That's... So, like, beginning of March is when, according to meteorologists, spring starts. So it does make sense. It's just, there was no adjustment period. It was like, hey, it's fucking cold to hey, how about we have like decent spring temperature in like a couple of days? Like, I don't know, yesterday I was just dead. Both during and after work, and today, luckily my day off. Like, I just laid down, or like, I got into bed because I wanted to like play around on my phone. And at some point I noticed my eyes kept closing. It was like, fuck's sake, I guess I'm just gonna put my phone to the side and close my eyes. Oh god, yeah, no, going outside with the inner fur on your jacket, oof, yeah. I switched back to my transitional / just pretty much all-round year jacket, which is like good-ish against rain, not the best when it's too cold, so like I have a winter jacket. But like with all other like weather, it's usually quite good, except when it's hot, because well, it's black and it's insulated, so I also sweat like a pig as soon as like it's warm outside. But hey, which one? I think this one should probably be it, or this one. Wait, I can see it here. This was all the same day, so it must be this one. But yeah, like temperatures are weird right now, and I partially blame the temperature. Else, I cannot think of anything of interest right now. I don't know. So, we will just play, and if I remember, well, then, you know, we'll go from there. Okay, so, reminder, since this is technically the save from 2 streams ago, we had done our job, where we went to a club, we got some information about like some people, and then we were like, hey, we need even more information, so we went to an information broker, and she was like, give me a shit ton of money. And we were like, okay, and now we have to make a shit ton of money, so let's talk to Powell, our pimp, effectively. You see no good. Did you make contact with Alice? Yes, I did. She accepted your payment, and I ordered the search for the information we need. Again, we went through this, but we have to do it again, thanks to Twitch. Very good. I can't imagine that this will be cheap. What was Alice's stated price? You're right on that count. 50,000 nuyen. He shrugs. It is about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. I've established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One jobs file is on there already. While we're working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about Feuerschwinge. If she is in fact roosting under the Haarfeld Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide after all. Be careful. Remember what happened to Monica. I will never forget. Don't worry, Yusinogol. I'm going to conduct my investigation the old-fashioned way, through contacts and deduction and careful observation. I will not jack in to the Matrix until the entire sorry episode is finished. That's probably wise. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Malit is working to recover information off of those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process and it will not be quick, but she's optimistic that she will be successful in time. Finally, I have been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul? I'll go check up on those jobs. One last thing before you go, you Sinogol. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him? The orc who runs the shelter across the way? Yeah, we met. Ah, well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time. I'll keep it in mind. So, we go check our new messages. One new message commissioning your service. We would like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. You will find him at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Duer. He will be expecting you. Come alone. And then job directions. View all pending ones. Farmer cleanup job. Amsot's face winks onto the stream. Here you will find the complete transcript of my conversation with Herr Fuchs, a potential client. The job seems to be relatively straightforward and the payout is reasonable. One word of caution before you proceed. There are aspects of this run that you might find morally troubling. Be sure to read and understand the specifics of the job before accepting. If you do accept, you will be expected to carry out the requirements of the job in full. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in the affirmative, your client will be notified and I will make all necessary preparations for the run. Herr Amsel? Yes, I am here. To whom am I speaking? You may call me Herr Fuchs. Very well, please describe the works that you would like to have done. Straight to the point, I like that. Very well. I would like to retain your team's services to clean up a mess. Go on. My employers dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation at a local Sharing Pharma AG lab. Unfortunately, they botched the job. The team was eliminated, but we have reliable information that one of the operatives has been taken captive. I had to make sure whether or not you could hear the dog barking in the background. If this rogue agent were to spill information leading back to my employers, it would lead to a corporate war. A great many lives could be lost. My employers would like nothing more than to prevent such a tragic turn of events. Ah, I see. Hello, Salo. How you doing? It can happen that I float back, apparently. And even then, I don't get it. I mean, yes. True and real. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Torvald Enstadt. Solo at work, so no good. Aw, but now happy to be at home. That is good. Glad you're home, glad you're safe, and glad you had work. Not everyone is as lucky to have work. The rigger by the name Torvald Enstadt. We need him neutralized before he can inform on us to his captors. As Enstadt and his team have already put the facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Your team will need to shoot its way in, eliminate Enstadt, and exit the facility. A straightforward enough task, and well, within my team's capabilities. What are you offering in terms of pay? 15,000 nuyen. This offer is non-negotiable. Very well, I will pass the offer on to my team. Very good. Good day, Herr Amsel. Decline. Then pending human status due. Samuel Beckenbauer has approached me with an offer of work. Apparently, an associate of his has learned some disturbing details regarding the Berlin chapter of the Humanis Poli Club. He would like to contact your team to investigate these rumors. Beckenbauer was unwilling to discuss the specifics of the job in your absence. He has requested that you speak with him in person at your earliest convenience. Okay, back to route. Walk away. Does she want to talk with me? What's been going on in face picture mega talking? Not sure what's going. So we will have to redo everything we did last time. So far, not much has happened beside me walking in and repeating what I've read last time, because the whole VOD from last time is gone. After Twitch fucked it up, it then vanished. So, but what's going on? We need a lot of money and we have to pick a job. And now we learned of one job, we have learned that there's a second job and there's a third job possible. I know which jobs there are, I know which one I will take, but I still will talk to everyone, just so we have it basically logged for the VOD and for the future. Oop. Hello, Luca Duer. So you're UC no go, eh? The late Monica Schäfer's replacement. He looks you up and down. They're not. Good. You look the part. Let me get right to business. My organization would like to retain your services for the indefinite future. But first we're asking you to go on a trial run, an audition of sorts, to prove that you're the right man for the job. Assuming that you complete this trial to our satisfaction, I will then offer you a variety. You'll make the VOD mega by winning the game. I mean, that is kind of about you as well. You're part of all, so I guess is a partial win. But you know the saying, right? So all good things are three. So like, I feel on the third try, I mean, I'm not gonna explode you. And if I hate everyone, does that really mean that I hate everyone or anyone? It's about Danny, not about. You know, I think the quote bot confused who you wanted to have a quote of. Assuming that you complete this trial to our satisfaction, I will then offer you a variety of simple tasks. All of these should be achievable in the course of your everyday business. You won't need to go out of your way to expose yourself to too much unnecessary risk. For each task that you complete, you will be rewarded handsomely, and there will be a bonus if you finish them all. Can Salo temporarily delete all quotes that are not Salo quotes? No, because you do not have access to the quotes file. So, have I piqued your interest? Who do you work for? How did you know where to find me? My organization knows everything worth knowing in Germany, including the small pond that is Berlin. It is our best interest, however, to remain unknown to the world at large. For the time being, that is all that you need to know. What does this audition pay? I can offer you 1,500 nuyen. But only if you complete the full audition. The run and post-run interview to our satisfaction. If you fail to perform up to our expectations, you will receive no pay. And no further offers of work. Shing into email scam, into backdoor mega hack, into the bot's access files. Oh, SSHing. Okay, okay. I was like, what do you mean shing? Why would you SSH into an email scam? That isn't much. It's an audition. The purpose of this trial is for you to prove your worth to us, not the other way around. Of course, you're free to decline, if you wish. But know that there are hundreds of runners in Berlin who would kill for the opportunity to work for us. We came to you because we think that we see a glimmer of potential. If you prove us wrong, we will happily take our offer elsewhere. And I just know the terms, okay? That's fair. SSHing isn't even really hacking. It's just remote accessing. I do that every time I work, so I can access the files, like our code base. Thanks, but no thanks. I've got enough on my plate as is. His expression hardens. Your loss. If you come to your senses, you know where to find me. I'll be around for a few days. Until then, good day. Okay, bye. So, this is the deal with the devil. We're not gonna take it. And then we have Samuel here. Hello.
Hello again, my friend. What can I do for you?
Well, I heard you wanted to talk about a job. Can I SSH into your heart? If you know the... Well... If you... So, no. Because it's not a server, it doesn't have an IP address. But to humor you, I would give you restricted access. How about that? Access denied. I heard that you wanted to talk about a job.
Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly.
He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye.
Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Poly Club?
Okay, they're an anti-meta-human hate group.
He nods. The largest and most well-funded of its kind. The instigators of the Night of Rage, and the enemy of everything that I stand for.
Okay, Night of Rage, because we totally have never heard of this before.
A worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection and then burned alive when these structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied with until all metahumans everywhere are driven from the face of the earth.
Disgusting. And this job of yours has something to do with Humanus?
He nods. Yesterday I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold.
What did he tell you?
His brother Tuck works for a smuggling operation based in Shadow Nest. Apparently these smugglers have accepted a contract from Volker Stahl. Stahl is a vicious ideologue, and the leader of the Berlin chapter of Humanis.
Don't worry, I know the password anyway. Okay. Exclamation mark 8 bot. I don't know what 8-bot is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like an 8-ball? I have not programmed an 8-ball. I mean, that would be funny to just have a random response. Didn't you have one? No, never did. Not as far as I'm aware. No. I'm sure that Earth wouldn't allow tunnel password authentication. Yes. I mean, to be fair, I thought you meant that the password was !8bot. I was like, that is way too short for a password to anything. That cargo that the smugglers are delivering includes a large quantity of an extremely hazardous chemical agent. Naturally, this fills me with unease. Whatever Stahl has planned, it can't be good for us. Yeah. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanis compound, you will find out what they are planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. Wouldn't it be easier to just hijack the shipment? Am I allowed to get to the okay. Yeah, but wouldn't it be easier? He shakes his head. No. Stopping the shipment would not stop Humanis. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. Okay, let's talk compensation. What does this gig pay? I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 Nuyen as a payment. I trust that will be sufficient. Tunneling password authentication secures legacy password-based protocols by executing them inside a protected encrypted tunnel, such as TLS or SSH. It enabled secure authentication for wireless wired network or remote sessions, protecting credentials from interception even if inner methods are weak. So, just like remote connection. Yeah, must be mega. Okay, so how to... it's related to remote connection. It's basically saying that, like, when you connect and authenticate on a remote connection, that the password is securely, like, it isn't basically just, you know, openly handed off to the server that you want to authenticate to. But, like, you know, there's security measures. I'll do it. Again, we're gonna skip the whole what should we do, blah 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 shtick. We will do this. I'll do it. Excellent. I'm relieved. I will make the arrangement for the meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxime, takes a U-Bahn to Schattenest, and you will find him waiting there. Psst. His password are QWERTY 123 PF quad. Why PF? Oh, Pathfinder quad beard is a proper mega! Exclamation mark. Okay, so here's the fun thing, right? That wouldn't even be a bad password necessarily. Because A is long. Like, yeah, sure, like, follow, like, sequences are usually not safe. But since you added words that to no other person make any sense, like Quadbeard is a proper mega, that is not a password that will be just guessed in a feasible time by a, like, brute force algorithm. First of all, Quadbeard isn't even in a dictionary, so that helps. So yeah, honestly, not even a bad password. He should be. Best of luck to you. You see no goal and good hunting. Knows that you are doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Yay! Can I talk to them now? That I don't think I did last time. Bro just and left. I mean, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I? Hello? 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 Okay, never mind, she doesn't want to talk with me. Do you want to talk with me? Hey, how are you holding up? Don't worry about it. I'm solid. Well, if you say you're good, you're good. I trust you. Insert bow down to Quadbeard emote. That definitely will be a thing, sure. Gloria's expression remains neutral, but she grants you a barely perceptible nod. Oh, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Suit yourself. Wee. I'm edgy and cool. And yes, she is. If there is any kind of romance in this game, I definitely want to romance her. Because she's cool. It already exists though. My naming schemes are canon. Yeah, definitely. A lone figure stands in the U-Bahn station. Dietrich. He raises a bottle at your approach, then tosses it away. Figured I'd run into you here, boss. Wanted to be sure that I caught you before you headed off. Takes a deep breath, then slowly releases it, looking you in the eye. You see no goal. U-Bahn sounds European. It's German. It stands for Underground Train. The U is short for Untergrund. We have, at least in Berlin, we have 3, well, if we go with all the trains that run, Untergrund. Untergrund. It's under and then ground. If we go with all the trains that possibly go through or inside Berlin, so then we have the U-Bahn, which is the underground train, or metro. We have the S-Bahn, which is, S is for Stadt. It's the city train. It drives mostly above ground. Then we have the Straßenbahn, which is the street train, or, well, a tram. Then we have the more, like, wider reaching ones, because these are, like, local for, like, Berlin. Then we have the Regionalbahn, the regional train, which connects to places outside of Berlin. And then we have, like, the intercity ones and, like, the Europe, like, you know, the far-reaching ones, you know, the ones that get you to, like, the ones that get you either to, like, different cities in Germany or, like, outside of Germany. These are all the kinds of trains that we have. U-Bahn is tubed. Yeah, it's the tube. S-Bahn is above ground something. Bahn, I didn't hear, is tram. Wait, shit. I'm trying to type and missing the X-Bahn. So the something Bahn, also it's Bahn. So Straßenbahn and then Regionalbahn. These were the other trains that I mentioned. The Mega B. Yusinogol. How do you pronounce that? Straßenbahn und Regionalbahn. Or the Mega B. Oh, the SZ is a S. Straß. It's a S. It's a mixture between the S and a Z, which is why it's called SZ. Yusinogol. We have to talk about this Humanis gig. Go ahead, Dietrich. I'm listening. Well, I've got a history with Humanis. I fought him back in 39. During the Night of Rage. A hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. I remember this little dwarf boy, they stuffed his body in the gutter, you see no boy. Can still see his face all bruised and broken. To this day it makes my blood boil. Anyway, long story short, trying to make the noise, it's quite hard for... Yeah. Straß. Imagine the word for size. It's the S in size. Straß. Yeah. It's like the S in size. Size, right? It's similar. Enough, at least. Stra. You don't have the ST, so it's like really... Like, or, well, I guess it's like str, as in str. It's like harder. Str is not the same as str. So, like, the ST is like an SCH plus a T sound in German. I have high respect for everyone who, like, is able to teach the German language. Because some sounds I can explain. Others, that just don't have an equivalent, like U. For example, the U with umlaut, it just doesn't have an equivalent in English. Anyways, long story short, we beat them. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together and we stomped the living dreck out of those racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night. But we put down some of the bad ones too. Well... Let me guess. You want to come on the Humanis job so you can finish the job? Oh, run. I think I asked before, apologies, but if I remember correctly, that's a unique letter in the alphabet and on the keyboard. Not... yes. So, it's its own letter. So, we have the U, right? Which is the U. And then we have the U, which is U with an umlaut, so the dots above it. We also have that for A, which is A, and E, which is A with dots above it. And then we have U, which is O with umlauts, and O. So there's O and U, A and E, U and U. And they're quite different. But yeah, they have their own letters. They have capitalized versions. So you have 29 letters. 27? I don't know, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck, that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3 makes 21, 23, 25, 7, 29, 29, and then technically we have 30 if you include the S set even. Wait, how come your keyboard also has E and... because we don't have that. That's like a whole another one. Like, we don't have those kind of letters. I wouldn't be able to make the E with the 2 dots and the E with the 2 dots. But like, for example, Ö, and Ü are not German exclusive. The northern languages also have them. For example, though Finnish, for example, has Ä and Ö, but doesn't have Ü, because for that it has the Y, which is pronounced as Ü. (26) standard plus the dots plus the SZ. So 26 plus Ü, Ü, and SZ. So technically we have a 30 letter alphabet. There is theoretically there is a capitalized version of the SZ. I just cannot do it with my keyboard, like at least not easily. But yeah. Also, accents on letters really does seem like a hassle. So it's not an accent though. An accent is this, and this. These are accents. Then you release this. Then you spell it very literally how world sounds instead of English having issues with this. I get it though. But like, yeah, so the French have like, it makes a difference whether or not you do like this, or this, right? These are all like very similar, but like differently pronounced in French. And it's the accent aigu, accent grave, and accent circonflexe. Now, do I know which of the first two is the accent grave? No, it's been too long since I had French. But the carrot, as it's called, as far as I remember, the carrot is called an accent circonflexe. I love what CC does with, or like the subtitles does with when I speak not English. Let me guess, you want to come on the Humanis run so you can finish the job? That part of it, sure. But it's not the whole story. I just don't want to come on this run, boss. I have to come. It's my nephew Alexander. He's signed on with Humanis, driven by his worthless sack of a dad, no doubt. Wait, the 2 dots placed over German vowels are called an umlaut. Yes, they function as a diacritical mark indicating a mutated or changed vowel sound. If a keyboard lacks these characters, they can be represented by adding an E. Yes. Twitch doesn't like the letters Google uses. It doesn't. But yeah, that's true. So, Ö is the same, like, can be written as OE. Ä is the same as AE, and Ü can be written as OE. That's how you solve German crossword puzzles, because you have to write OE, UE, AE. Also, I'm gonna pour myself something to drink real quick. Today, again, watered down use. So it's not too sweet. So I can... You cutie? I don't quite know what you try to say with that, but I mean, I guess it just reads like ass. Nothing against the message per se. It just is very difficult to know how many Ers there are. I take it his father is also a member of Humanus? Nah. That take a level of conviction, a quality that he thoroughly lacks. My best guess is that he's treating Humanus as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that's money that he'd rather spend on himself. So, he dumped his boy off to them. Never mind the fact that they are fascist swine. Friedrich looks you in the eye. I've got to get Alexander out of there, you see no goal, before it's too late. Those monsters are experts at warping young minds. That's how their disgusting ideology propagates. So I'm asking you, as a personal favor, to let me come along on the run. I have to get into that compound you see no goal. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before those animals make him do something unforgivable. Of course, I wouldn't keep you from something like this. Thank you, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me. Of course, you're too good of a man for that. But it's good to hear it's all the same. Yay! Okay, let's go. Assemble the team. Okay, so this is similar, except we have access to people who cost nothing. And then there's people who cost money. No. We take Glory, we take Dietrich, we take Eiger. And then we confirm. It costs us nothing to bring them because they're our friends and friendship is magic. Oh, shift enter to immediately end my turn. Okay. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of Kreuzberg. You're only a few blocks away from Schatten's Nest, the keys that Maxim and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Continue. We have everything. We go with this. Perfect. Look, boss, I just wanted to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. Hey, don't sweat it. Even Shadowrun is their families. He nods. Alexander, he's a good kid, you know. If I'd been there for him, if I hadn't run off to Berlin, left him with this worthless sack of a dad, he'd never have fallen in with those Humanus pigs in the first place. The expression on Dietrich's face softens, and he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew, and let's crack all the Humanus skulls we can along the way. The fuckers have it coming in more ways than I can count. Okay, we'll talk to the food cart vendor. Hello. Guten Tag, what can I get you? A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. It depends what you have. Well, today we have a soya-based currywurst for 5 nuyen and a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick to your food ribs. Your ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. Well, I take the soup and sandwich combo. Bruh. That will be 10 nuyen, please. She hands over a small cup of steamed soup. Why does Cyberpunk hate soy so much? Probably because it's like overused, maybe? I heard the accent and thought someone redeemed the 5 minutes in German. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down some soup. It's wonderful. Thank you. Delicious, thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor pauses a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down at this end of the line. In case you had noticed, things are a little run down out there. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. You wonder. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me. Team speak German. Why would that be a command? But you be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, well, they got no respect for anyone. Thanks for the warning. She nods. Best of luck and take care of yourself. Worth a try. Worth a try, yes, yes. Searching the dead job, you find a package with the telltale marking of the Schockwellenreiter. Humanus. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanus Poly Club. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. Yeah. Salo totally doesn't have the points to do it. We will expose them to the harsh light of the truth. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information, Schockwellenreiter. Yay, okay. Got 6.3k. I somehow doubt that you only got 6.3k. Hello, Keats, gatekeeper. Sup, buddy? I've got business on the other side of the barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. Sorry, I'm broke. Thank you, Alex. Take care of myself. I will. Thank you. I will. Take a sip. I will stretch. Hydrate again. That's almost how you right stretch and save. I will kind of sit differently. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Sitting a bit better. I will hydrate again. I just lifted my glass as if to toast you. You cannot see that. You have to believe me. Well, you don't have to. You know what I mean. He stares at you. Well, you look like you can handle yourself. But still, I'm telling you, the people out there are bad news. There are gangs on the other side of this barricade who'll skin you alive as soon as you look at you. As soon as look at you. Trust me. I've gone up against worse. Shakes his head. Alright, fine. If that's really what you want, we won't try to stop you. He gestures to the troll standing behind him. Let it by, Sergei. Okay, boss. I've got it. Work. I can do that. Shut nest. I think there was literally nothing here because they really like to be stingy with potential loot or like stuff. Hello, Maxime. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glare. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxime, your smuggler liaison. I love how I always have to take a moment to remember the 3 commands, but to type after. I mean, I think there's technically a 4th one that you could do. What? What did my mom send me? Well, yeah, because it's a quad factor. Oh, I forgot to save. I cannot save mid-combat. Mid-conversation. Stretch, save, hydrate. Posture. Every time, it's just like... bleh. Okay. My mom just sent me a message to ask me to order something on Amazon for her. So let me do that real quick before I forget. I have to be silly. Who the fuck does posture? I don't know. I have to ask her if she wants the like dog paw trimmer in pink. I mean, you know. The figure of the blah blah blah, we read that.
Well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everyone. Everybody, the new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us.
He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back up at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless.
You're late, chummer.
Why? Wait, Urs, explain. I think you asked that the last time already. I mean, it does give info about you, doesn't it? Probably. Okay, I'm not gonna be mean. My mom gets the like black or blue one, the white one. God, the pink one looks horrible. Bye now. What's the fucking difference? Does the color come with different costs? Yeah, pink would have actually been a euro more expensive. And then there was one that was blue. That would have been like, I think, $2 more expensive? Stupid. But yeah, no, we got a white. Drop the attitude, or you can roll into this meeting without me. I'm here. That's all that matters. He lets out a theoretical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. Doctor is specialized? Or can you just use a normal? It depends on what. There tend to be a bit more specialized. Like, it's like you can use a dog trimmer on a human, but dog hair tends to be thicker and like just different in texture to human hair. But like in this case, it was a trimmer for dog paws, so like smaller trimmer head and all that, and like probably more soft. Or like more sensitive, and like, you know. And if we run into trouble, you'll be glad to have me around. I guarantee it. His mouth twists up into a smirk. I certainly hope so. For your sake. Without another word, he turns and slaps the side of a bulldog step van. Help, step van, I'm stuck. A second van on the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile up, people. Pile in, people, and be ready. There's the rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean? Did I just what? Did I just say what? I don't know what you're talking about. 20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxime presses his face into the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees.
Damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it.
He cranes his neck around to look you in the eye.
Everybody pile out of the van and get ready.
You see no go. We're gonna need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangsters assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambok territory. Maxime licks his lips, his eyes scanning. Fuck van bruv, come at me. What? Maxime licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangster's hastily assembled roadblock. This Keats belongs to Surf Turf Slag, as for months. You better clear out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf Turf? Those tunnel rats, their ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. His face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. You buried them last week. Maxime's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 nuyen per van? The voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get where you're going, because this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Maxime turns to you. Get ready to ventilate these assholes. You see no go. We've got a schedule to keep. Yeah, sure. We'll help the smugglers. He nods and draws his weapon. Good. Maxime's voice comes out in a roar. Take him down, boys. Open fire. And again, I'm calling... Oh, okay, nice. This time I'm not being shot at. That's good. Is he hiding behind me? Prick. Let me eat a cookie. A cookie for me. Yeah, remember to hack the turrets. Sure thing. Oh, well, I was told to double save. Hello, Wolf. Hello, hello. Except these ones I cannot hack, because that would be too useful. But the ones inside the compound we will be able to hack. We found out, but only after we walked past them. Thank you, Exapo. Jesus Christ, that was so fast. That isn't the normal one that I chose, I think. I don't know. Let's see. If it has 5 hit points. Get fucked, everyone. How are you doing, Exapol? How are you doing, Exapol? And by Exapol, I mean Wolf. This one pierces up to 2 armor. Or I do this. And miss. Never mind. Never mind. You take drugs? I mean... enhancing... drugs. I mean drugs. Okay. You go here and then can hit an adjacent target. Do this. Help this guy. Get fucked. Okay, you make her faster. That's all you do this moment. Line of sight blocked by something, huh? Okay. I forgot that she really doesn't like hitting enemies. I'm doing great. Depression has been tough lately, but I have been a board game night. Nice! That's good to hear. Like, the board game night. Sorry to hear about, like, the depression. It's a shitty time. Increases accuracy. Okay, there we go. Well, we'll just shoot you in the butt. It's, you know, the first time in 2 months. That's even better. 14 damage. Jeez. Ow! Now I cannot even heal the 14 damage that I took. Because I can only heal the last damage. With the heal spell at least. I'm not getting my ass kicked. No, 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 no. It's okay. This fight just sucks ass. On so many levels. Okay, so I go here. What do you mean? I freaking hate it. Okay. What do you mean? Aim at this guy. Oh, we got, yeah. Depressions do suck. May do AP damage. Pierces 1 armor. Gangster thug. The sound of that is insane. Okay, you're asleep. Gangster enforcer. Gangster thug. 21 hit points. 23. 25. Good, we go after you then. We go after you then. Wounded 9. Heal yourself. Do this. Reduce incoming damage, please. Okay. 1 second. Hello, I return. This time I managed to actually mute myself as my mom came in. Contrary to last time, where I thought I did, and then I didn't. Welcome back, thank you. Bam. And then I guess you do have to move. Go. I hate that there's literally no cover anywhere. I mean, there is, just none from where I can shoot. This sucks ass. Okay, go here, I guess. Okay. Ah. Oh, that's not me. I don't care. Big wave, dodge 2. Okay. Oi, what the fuck? Why throw a grenade? That's just mean. Damn. Okay. You took damage again, didn't you, just now? Yeah. Okay. How about you go like here? Can you see anyone from here? You. Just make her easier to attack. Not to be attacked, but to attack. Can you... I could attack this guy. He's behind cover, or I just attack this nerd. Knifed. You run up to this person. Slash in the face. Slash in the face. And then... Can you shoot this guy? Yeah. Ha! Easy. Oh, from there she can shoot these people. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh, he does get some stuff to do. Ow! He just shot me in the face. Okay, let's have a quick look. So first we save this was a fight. Let's have a look how everyone looks. So I have half my hit points. She has full hit points. Full hit points. Why did everyone get apparently healed to full except for me? Well, hey, here, you have hit points 10. Here, use this one on me. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We'll save again, and then we talk to Maxime, who's hurt, but we don't care. Maxime wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-streaked sweat. Well, that was unpleasant. All part of the job, though, eh? You said it. You gotta admit, I've gotta admit, Yusingo, this attack has made me nervous. Running late. We're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. An ambush was more than a little convenient. You just worry about getting us paid. I can handle myself. He nods. Couldn't have said it better. It's not what I didn't say the last thing I said, but something else, but same. In the van. The courtyard of the Humanis compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxime and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here. A lot of crates. All scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanus has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional. You can tell that Maxime is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. Smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes to meet you.
No welcoming party. Maxime shakes his head. This isn't a good sign.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna have to deal with me, whether they want to or not. Well, then maybe I should go have a talk with them.
What you gonna do? Knock on the front door? Makes you think they'll even answer. They've done a pretty good job of avoiding us so far.
No, I'm going in. My business is inside.
His eyes widen. You're not hired muscle at all, are you? You're a Shadowrunner here on a job.
That's right. But there's no reason why I can't help you out while I'm doing it.
You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there? Takes a step back. Will be my guest. Won't get in your way when you make it back. If you make it back. We'll be out here waiting for you.
Yay! Chemicals. There's a warning label plastered on the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever is being stored in there, extremely bad news. Take a closer look.
Warning. Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increases aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood.
Yay! 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 Dangerous chemicals. Yay! Hooray!
Absolut Berlin. Für den Menschen. Für die Menschen von Berlin.
For the humans of Berlin.
Confirm.
Let's enter. The Humanus compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Duraplast walls, and the tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. Information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Yay! Oh no, people run away! Anyways, we know that they don't give a shit. So, this door we can open, but it doesn't help us for now. There's a door panel. Do I remember the door code? No, I don't. Let's enter this place. This gives us the first code to someone's locker. Hey Capel, you come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Your locker code is 2619. 2619. Locker 3. Owen. So we can go over here. Run to locker 3. Locker 3. 2469? Fuck. Is it obvious that my 2619, that my number memory is horrible somehow? 2619. Hooray! Recruit Capel, your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming. Fuck a onesie right away. Spellsman code was pride, shared with no one. Okay, this is how we learn the code to the office. Then we open this door. There's a turret where we cannot do anything to unless we or not yet. We cannot do anything yet to. The Humanist Poly Club, blah, okay. Welcome message, please log in. We hack. You gain access to a list of Humanist safe houses worth some nuyen in the right hands. Hack the terminal. List of newest batch of Humanist recruits, scroll onto the screen. Blah 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 blah. Anna Klein, Egon, Kappe, blah blah blah. Make sure they get their assigned bunker in alphabetical order this time. Say it, I kept losing track of who was who in the last batch. Okay. Example the file containing the root's numeric key codes along with a door code to a PDA. More hacking. After a few minutes of sifting through the account sheets, you find what you're looking for. Complete donor list for the Berlin chapter of Humanist. Download the list. You download the list, there's quite a few well-known names on there, including billionaire philanthropist and children radio show host. Oh, cabinet. Read the purse pamphlet. Okay. Okay, wait, let me actually read them, because I forgot that you guys don't know them. Human! You work hard. You play fair and still you can't get ahead. But have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you. Thinking about it, when you turn on your Tridio after a hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf, basking in the lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel orc and the savage troll lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. The elf, the orc, the troll, all are parasites leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up and do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? Support the Humanist Poly Club. Pink Poly Club. Together we will show pride in what we are, defend ourselves from the jackals at our door. Billionaire philanthropist is an oxymoron. Humanist forever. Second pamphlet. Human! They say that you can't get a job because of the economy, but you know the real reason. Meta-humans. The elf, with his pretty boy looks, takes the high-paid corporate desk jobs, rises to the top and blocks the top position forever, never aging, never retiring. The orc is willing to work for table scraps, driving the cost of labor down, depriving you of a decent wage. The troll takes all the manual labor jobs. That's right, not even the sweat of your own brow can earn you a living these days. Join Humanist and turn the tide on economic repression. Humanist forever. Third pamphlet. Human! Ever wondered why dwarf shops are all family run? Free labor. And whose business suffer? You guessed it. We the humans wind up paying in reduced sales and lost wages. Every day another dwarf-run store opens, and every time that happens, more dwarfs flock to our neighborhoods, driving goods, honest human business out. They say it's for community, they say it's for protection, but why can't they keep to their own neighborhoods? What are they hiding? Stand up for your people, stand up for what's right, join the Humanist Poly Club, Humanist forever. The good guys, by the way. The good guys, everyone. Okay, we get the thingy for this one in one of the lockers. Alphabetical order. So let's have a look. Bauer B comes first. 3706. 3706. 3706. Willpower +2, -2 charisma and intelligence. Sand this dash. Okay. Next one. BFF is 1409. 1409. 1409. Alexander, you have seemed less than enthusiastic in our education sessions. Please understand that we are not a shelter, we are a factory. A factory that refines the dross of society, people like you, into strong, pure warriors for humanity. In the future, see to it that you are on time and well rested. If you drop the ball again, we're going to have a little talk about your future in this organization. Volkerstahl. You snatches the note out of your hand. I knew it. I knew that Alex wouldn't buy into their bullshit. He reads the note over and over again, lips moving with the syllables. Come on, boss. He's still here somewhere. There's still time. Yeah, okay, chill. Let's see. BF couple clean comes next. 4176. 4176. Strewn among the pile of clothes, they find a crat stick. We stole someone's money. Then Shoemaker. 1106. 1106. Friedrich, I'm pleased with how well you are doing. To show my growing trust in you, I'm giving you a new assignment in addition to your trainee duties. Beginning tomorrow, I would like you to tidy the armory. The access code is Purity. See that you don't forget it. Tomorrow evening, I will expect to see a full inventory of the weapons in our arsenal by nightfall. With it, you will deliver me a requisition order for the weapon of your choosing. Your pick, my boy. I'll leave it up to you. Congratulations, Friedrich. This honor is well deserved. It's not a teammate-specific mission, but there's a sub-quest from our teammate. So he has a nephew who was put by his father into this human scum organization. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, the boy doesn't really want it probably, so I want to help him. So we're trying to do that. And then last but not least, 2114. 2114. Opens with a click. What's in it? Solo will lurk for a bit. Okay, have a good lurk, Solo. Did you do the ones for your medic? I remember those to be a bit of a gut punch. This is literally the first mission that we did outside of this is the first mission we got to choose. There was the choice of either joining the deal with the devil, which it is like, hello, we're an organization that totally is very influential, and you will helping with us, but we're not gonna tell you who we are. But you need to be part of our you need to basically do an interview. And you need to audition, that's the word I was looking for. And then you have to do jobs for us that are totally easy, but we will pay well. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. Then there was one where it was like, hey, just easy, just go in this one place and then go to this other place. Like, go in this place that got alerted and, like, kill someone who failed on his job. And we were like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Enter the door code. It's pride. We will open the door. We will save. No, come on. There's no action going on. Just save. It's not an NPC's turn. What are you talking about? Pick it up. But yeah, no, we haven't gotten to do anything yet. This is literally the first mission. A stocky man in a military surplus jacket enters the room. He is flanked on either side by a pair of young women. Their faces are masked by white kerchiefs. Not handkerchiefs, but kerchiefs. And each of them carries an unholstered pistol. Lower your weapons, girls. We have a guest. The soldiers exchange glances, then lower their sidearms. They look at you, their stares full of hatred and bile. There, that's better. His neutral expression curls into a malevolent grin. I have shown you hospitality, stranger. Now it's time for you to return the favor. So tell me, why are you here? I'm here to shut you down, Stahl. Confront me in person. It was a bad move, by the way. He visibly struggles to keep his cool. You've got balls, stranger. I'll give you that. No brains, though. It takes a special kind of fool to threaten me in my own compound. Whatever you've planned, I'm going to put a stop to it, or insult me again and I'll break you in two. There's been a lot of cargo moving through here. Planning something big, Volker. He offers you a broad smile. It is going to be glorious. That gas that you hold in for us, it's gonna prove every word that we've been saying. The trogs, the halfers, the goddamn dandelion eaters. One whiff of this stuff and they've gonna tear each other apart. And then they'll spill into the good human neighborhoods, where we'll be waiting to stop them. Hello, Lotus. Hello. How are you doing? You just watch and wait, traitor. Stahl gives you a broad grin. It'll be a bloodbath. Well, the only bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here, in this room. You're going to drive a bunch of metahumans crazy in order to prove that metahumans are crazy. You're pathetic, Stahl. You're doing good. I hope everyone is doing okay. You know, everyone is hanging in at least. We're doing our best. I got snacks today, so that helps me at least. This is sick. You really think that gassing a bunch of metas is going to make people think that you're a hero? The only bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here, in this room. The smile fades from his face. I've just heard about enough insolence from you. I might just have my men teach you some manners. The sound of hurried footsteps echo down the hallway behind you. The Humanas leader smells. And as luck would have it, here they come now. Again, we will hardcore save scum if we do not manage to save him. Heinrich's eyes go wide. He takes a step forward, the nearest Humana's gunman. Alexander? The youth blinks in surprise. He half lowers his weapon. Uncle Dietrich? Shoot him, Alexander. This man is an intruder and a traitor, come here to do us harm. If you're gonna put a shell in someone, put it in Stahl. He's a monster, Alex. I know that you can see that. The Humanist gunmen flanking Stahl exchange uncertain glances. One begins to raise her pistol, but hurriedly lowers it when the Humanist leader steps forward. Stahl fixes Alexander with a stern gaze. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be a man, and keep it. Listen to Dietrich Alexander. He's a good man. Is he? Where the hell was he when my dad used to beat the shit out of me? Where the hell? Where was he when I got tossed out on the street? I didn't know, Alex. By the time I found out, the damage had already been done. Alexander, you will listen to me and obey your oath. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's up to you, Alex. But you have to make a choice. If you betray your kind to join these meta lovers, we will put you down, boy. Hear that? We will kill you. Shakily, Alexander raises his rifle, levels it at Dietrich's head. Uncle Dietrich, Wait for Alexander to act. The barrel of the rifle trembles in Alexander's arms. I'm sorry. Dietrich locks eyes with his nephew. His voice is low and soft. Do what you have to do, Alex. It's your choice. Do it, you stupid boy! Do it! Without a word, Alexander wheels around and points the rifle at Stahl. The Humanist leader recoils in alarm. Alexander levels the weapon, and all hell breaks loose. God. Okay, well, we will yet again just murder his ass. Hey, my dude. Have you thought about dying? And then we will go for you. Thank you. You. Can you? Okay. Go. Ah, dang it. Hey. Oh, fuck. I didn't take my drugs with her. Do it now. Go ahead. Take the drugs. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, you shoot him once. There we go. And then... Jesus Christ. Just because he has cover? Yes, I know how stupid that sounds. Just because he has cover? I mean, that's how cover works now. Okay, you run here. And then, honestly, shoot this guy. Bang, bang. Ow. Huh? Okay, rude. First of all, what the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. Murder his ass. Murder his ass. Murder his ass. Thank you. Murder! There we go. You heal yourself, please. Thank you. And then go here. Liger, go like here. Aim this direction. You go here. I think that doesn't even do anything. Reload. Okay, because we can hack this thing. And we take everything. Heck yeah. Okay. I'm in. She's wounded as well. Okay, run here. I mean, I know that there's people there. I mean... Okay, you can run where could you run? Maybe here? Go here. You just wait there. You run here. And into the matrix. Can I not just already now? No, I cannot suppress already. I think I want to take this path first. Also, I want to have an attacker. I should have used that instantly. Ow. Pricks. Attacker. There. And then I wanna... erosion. This nerd. Get eroded. And shoot some at this guy. Up. Shoot some over there. Target cannot move. That's good. Good, he's dead. It's okay, you can take damage, I don't care. I mean, I totally do, just for the sake of it. Let's just pretend I don't. Okay, and then you go over here. Oh, okay, I see you. She cannot see him. But that's okay. Reload. Aim in this direction. You just start shooting. Start blasting. There we go. You do this. Like decently defended position. You also cannot shoot, so that's okay. Oh, he can see. Well, that sucks. Ow. That's just rude. Okay, maybe we do need to retreat. What if... I cannot do that yet. Because there's enemies. Get fucked. Never mind. Get fucked. Get fucked. Okay, perfect. Now we run here, we activate turret 1. And then we run over here towards turret number 2. We heal a bit, because we did take some damage. Okay, perfect. Then we run here. That's your turn. You please go through there. Make your way up to there. We go here. And we go here. Danny is raiding with the party. Hello, Danny. Nope, that's not how you spell Danny. Danny. Hello, Danny. What were you do? Oh, right. You were playing the, like, Scream. No. Pee pee poo poo. Hee hee hee. Thank you, Danny. Oh, you were playing My Hero Academia. Didn't you say you wanted to play the Scream game? Like, where you give animals your voice? Or am I misremembering something? It's quite possible that I'm just misremembering something. I was going to do that on Tuesday. True. I was wondering why you weren't playing yesterday. Then area... Ah, true. That also happened. I remember things and stuff. Because I'm smart like that. If I could throw a grenade over there. It was last minute edition. Yeah, but that's nice. It sounded like you had fun. We like it when people have fun.
unbalanced.
You know what else is unbalanced? Life. Life is unbalanced. I had great fun. Yay! Oh, he's already unbalanced though. No, do it again. And then you cannot shoot anyone. That sucks ass. Wait, what if we put her... We could put her here. Can you see someone then? No. Why is my sniper the one who's in like the worst position to shoot people when that's like literally her job to shoot people? Okay. I feel, yeah, you can never go that far. Okay, honestly, go there. And just shoot him. You carried at the end. You did. I'm honestly gonna be, like, I'm gonna be fully honest. It was so hard to keep track of, like, what the fuck was happening. So, I just enjoyed watching y'all have fun. Firewall. Boop, 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 boop. Because I think he takes the short. It didn't know what was I think no one knew. Take damage. Hoppa. Hoppa. Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna die or not? Armory door. Ah, okay, we don't even need that. Ow! Prick! I just healed. Run over here. Take damage. Die. Ah, I can just do this, no? Ah! Cannot move. Get fucked, sucker. Okay, firewall. No, not firewall. Wait. Suppression. Heal. I don't need to open the armory door. It's already open. Because I knew the password. Because I can read. The main skill of a hacker. The ability to read. No one expected it. Okay, that one still has cooldown. That's okay. Run over there, murder this guy. Good girl. You make... Can you see her? Oh, you can. Good. Now she's hasted. Still cannot see anyone. Which frankly sucks. Can you go there and shoot people? You can! Awesome. Like, the mage. Fuck you, mage. And you can probably go, like... No, that takes 2 turns. You can go, like, here. And shoot this guy in the face. Good job. Hello. Hello. But the game seemed very fun. It seemed very chaotic, especially if, like, I feel most people who were part of the collab don't read or listen to what you're being told is the goal. But I feel, you know, that's like occupational hazard. Wait, where'd you come from? Rude. Stop that. Oi. What do you mean? I'm the person who does... I know. I've played games with you. Oh, that did jack shit. Look. I forget. I know. That's okay. It's just funny to have like a whole group of you. Ursa, guess what? You have ice cream. Manchester United won the other thing. Snacks. Other snacks or... Oh, come on. How'd you miss him? He's literally right there. Wait, these are 2 enemies. But if I run here... I can also hit me. The OG answer to Ursa, guess what? Oh god, I forgot. I'm blanking right now. I'm not an OG fan. Although you want ice cream. You're going to bed. You're in bed. You're hungry. Yes. See, that's the issue with you have bed. I mean, I do hope that you have a bed. Because honestly, having a bed is quite useful in these days. How did I miss him? Again, he's right in front of me. I love how these guys cannot handle the fact that there's... I have your bed too. No, this is my bed. Okay, and then I run there. Oh, okay, I dealt damage to myself. There's only one person who gets to claim my bed. And that one is not you. Oh, blue. Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations, I hacked the mainframe. Is there anything else here? No, okay. Well, worth a try. Okay, you. Go over there, punch him in the face. Do it again. Okay, you punch him in the face. And then go over hither. Out of ammo. That's okay. You can reload. It's a life hack. If you're ever out of ammo, just reload. And then you can shoot people again. Most game makers don't want you to know this, but you can reload your gun. Ammo for what? In his case, or in her case, a sniper rifle. Solo first fist only. You know, sometimes you gotta reload your fist. It's just how it is. Get fucked, nerd. Can you shoot so that we hit 2 people? No. Oh, no, because this only hits our... you were wounded 14. Heal yourself. And then... Thank you, Kylie. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good time. Let's just... Doomslayer, Dragon Slayer, thingamajig. Shoot! Damn. Go here. Where are you going? You go over here. And then shoot him in the face. Ow. Wait, I didn't say shoot back. Been doing good, hope you're too? Yeah, this week has been good. But yeah. I totally forgot because I just chatted with Danny. But like, hi everyone, I'm Urs. You have a cool design, thank you. I'm Urs. I play video games. I know this one comes as a shocker. I play mostly role-playing games. This one, kind of a role-playing game. It's based on a role-playing system, so you know it counts. But like also just story-driven games. And also just sometimes whatever I want. I play video games. There's lore to me. It's an RPG. It is an RPG, yeah. There are no RPGs in this game. Little funny gun joke. We played the one before. By the one before, I mean Shadowrun Returns. Before this. And there we played a gun wizard. This time we're a hacker. And it's fun. So far I like this game more. Because it has more RPG elements. So yeah. Oh, wait, where'd you come from? Why did I not see her? Hey, that's not nice. Wait, here, we can buff your aim some more. And shoot. There we go. But yeah, I technically have, I technically have lore for my character and like blah blah blah. I just kind of always find it silly. Like, I'm me. This is an avatar. The only reason why I have lore for him is because I was asked at some point by like an artist of like, hey, like, that's so neat. Like, do you have lore? I was like, not right now, but like, I can make something up. And I did. So I have lore. It's bullet points pretty much, but it's still fun. Like, it's like playing a role-playing game, right? Like, you make up a story for your character. But yeah, I'm a shapeshifter. I'm actually a devil. Not in disguise, because you don't need to disguise yourself if you can shift your shapes. Well, it costs a lot. The lore. Yeah, I mean the advantage with being a PNG tuber is very much it doesn't cost as much. A devil? You're a bad boy. I mean, it depends on how you define bad boy. Like, like, are people who live by contracts and try to, like, get mortal souls into permanent damnation bad boys? I would say that's up for debate. What is evil? But no, I think there's I don't know if my lore is linked somewhere, but, yeah, like, whenever, define evil. I mean, there's no lore. Honestly, that's so smart. Honestly, that's even not difficult. I will make a lore command. Because there is a Google Doc for it. Evil is when you take a leak on Megatron to make him rust to death. Oh, Megatron, not Mechatron. I mean, is it evil though? Like, it is a dog that would do that evil for giving in to its instincts? I would say it's just natural. No, but like, yeah, we like to be like when we play role-playing games. We have both taken the evil route. We've taken a like moral route. And honestly, I like it. Like, this is the fun of like games like that. You can just make choices that, like, you know, you can be someone that you normally wouldn't be, potentially. I hate that they have to stay there. Like, can't they just move? Okay. You don't have any grenades anymore. I have grenades? I do have grenade. But surely, to make him rust implies intent. I mean... I guess that... yes, I guess so. I guess that would indeed imply intent. But also, I mean... you know... is it evil to one-shot the final boss in Pathfinder 2.5? Never going to let you live that one down. Wait, 2.5 was... Wait, are we talking about the... Are we talking about... Am I getting mistaken? It depends. Like, honestly, I'm not 100% sure who you mean. So, okay. There are only 2 Pathfinders. There are only 2 Pathfinders. There have only ever been 2 Pathfinders. You call Pathfinder 1.5 is the, is one of the DLCs. I think Pathfinder 2 for you might be the, like, final DLC that we played? Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, more people. Hello. Hello. Even more people. Lovely. Okay, I can definitely not throw that far. But like, I know that I didn't really struggle with the end boss of Pathfinder with Wrath of the Righteous, nor of the DLC, because they kind of sucked. And I cannot throw that far either. Okay, how about we just go over here then? Shouldn't be able to shoot at me. And then we do this. You are wounded. So you go over here and just wait a bit. Pathfinder 1 is the Quadbeard one. 1.1 is the one with me and Vavsor in it. Second is not the Quadbeard one. This is the prequel to Pathfinder 2. So there wasn't a prequel. There was one that ran kind of parallel to Pathfinder 2. Where do you mean the one where you collect the no wound to heal? I don't want to heal wounds. Do you mean the one where you get to where you collect the ice shards? It had you in it as the oh, that one. Yeah. God, that one was a clusterfuck, wasn't it? Honestly, that one was quite the clusterfuck. This one hits 1. I want to hit more people though, if possible. Let's not do that yet. You do nothing, and I don't know why you are incapable of anything. Just throw a grenade. Just hit at least one person. But yeah, that end boss. Can't wait for Pathfinder 3. Based. Okay, and I confused them again because they don't want to... Ha! Oh, come on, really? I was gonna say because they don't want to run ahead. But then they decided, never mind. They're making it... They have made a 40k... So, what you might call Pathfinder 3 will be Warhammer 40k. And they are making, I think, their own... I think they're gonna make their own game right now, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. You do this. You shoot. He's standing fucking out in the open. How am I missing? Okay, run over there. You shoot. There we go. I guess I could have done this for... Jesus Christ, everyone in my team is incompetent. Okay, reload. Hitting the turret. But yeah, I think they're working on one right now that is none of the, is like their own IP? Maybe? Mid-range flash grenade. Hitting 5. Now, isn't that just lovely? Get fucked, assholes. Okay, you switch to your kitty claws and punch this person. Nice. And then, honestly, I would love to just run you in there. So I will. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. You're -2 AP, so you won't do anything. I don't know why this he's in the open. Why do I have so little chance to hit you? Why does he have a better chance? The fuck? But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to anything Owl Cats. Oh no, wait, was it a Western thing? It might be a Western kind of thing that they're working on. Or I'm mixing things up. That's also always possible. Get fucked. The Expanse. Osiris Reborn is a third-person sci-fi action RPG set in the universe of The Expanse, where the tenuous battle between our Earth and Mars battle. Now it's time together from their website. Oh! I didn't know that RPG universe. Well, the more you know. There we go. You just run back. Why don't you? And, oh my god. 98% chance to hit. And flanked. And she's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I cannot, for the love of me, hit anyone. Sorry, that's impossible. Okay, here, you're slightly wounded. Get healed. Here, apparently my sniper needs some more accuracy, because god forbid she can hit anything. Especially the one right next to her. There we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, with a shotgun though it's easier, huh? I guess it makes sense. Maybe it was too close for a sniper? It would kind of make sense. You know, I would give that to them. You might get it for your birthday instead of a shitty Warhammer game. That's very nice of you. I mean, it's still a bit of time until it's my birthday. Oh, no. Stop with the grenades! Oh, as long... Okay, that's okay. The sniper at close range is just as effective. You would assume so, but I assume it's also easier to miss, so... Get fucked, assholes! Get grenaded. Then you... Kitty Claw? Yeah. Yeah. Murder. Murder. Okay, you... You go here. You... I guess you can just walk out here. You walk here. You all have just 1 AP, right? Yeah. Let me push my sniper barrel into this guy. Hey, I mean, you know, I feel FPS games have taught me that sniper rifles excel at close range. I mean, honestly, yeah, valid. But, like, if we go with FPS games, they have also told me that if any weapon excels at long range, it's the shotgun. Because you have a higher chance for one of the pellets to randomly hit the head. Alex caught quickscope. Yeah. For sure. Oh, dang it. I just absolutely obliterated the back of my own healer. I'm so sorry, love. She just took a full, like, barrage of fucking shotgun shell in her back. Wait. Let me save. Oh my god, that was great. That was great. I feel I was talking about something else before. Oh yeah. The design. So I know it's kind of like, you know, downplaying my own, like, you know, the fact that I designed this. Like, first of all, I don't know. Like, I feel I don't get full credit. Like, part of it is definitely the, or most of it, I feel most of it goes to the artists. And you just bind fire to the mouse wheel to fire and just dump 50 caliber rounds into the target in half a second. You burst through the door to the Humanus compound and into the crisp night air. You're not far from your extraction point. Time to go. No, but what was I saying? Because, so it all started with a random Pokemon fusion art that I got from a friend who did a, like, your like, request kind of deal stream. That one I used just for ages as a profile picture, and then at some point, like, I got by now, I think 3 years ago or something, I asked a like artist for, like, hey, I like your art. Could you make this one into human, please? And he did. And I mean, without the horns, I think, at that point. And from there, that kind of just, you know, I think I had to choose what kind of clothes he had and stuff, but it was like, yeah, I don't know, I like undercut, because I have undercut, or, well, at this point, really, I don't know if it counts still as me having undercut. But, like, I was like, yeah, hey, can you give him undercut? Can you give him this clothes? I like a shirt, vest, and, like, trouser pants combo, even though I don't wear it myself as often. I could. I look good in a suit, but, like, I'm lazy. So I don't. And he was like, yeah. And this is how it got done. And, like, from there it was pretty much just, like, changing little things, really. Like, making small adjustments in the character design. You cast haste. I did, which is why she can do more. But yeah. Roll d6. Yeah. I don't quite know Oh yeah, you have to do 1d6. I forgot. Okay, how about we do this, and we don't like mages. So we just shoot the mage in the head, and then do it again. I mean, perfectly average. I take it. Shoot this guy, please. Is that a dodge of Alex 50 caliber? You... So, he dumps 20 rounds. I'd see 20 is... like, what? 5 times 6? So... No, that's 30... like 3 point something times 6, so you dodge like half of the bullets. Do I have to roll 20 times? I mean, no. You just roll as many shots as he does, and you dodge that many. I decided. Right now. Well, this is definitely how things work. Get pinned, asshole. Oh fuck, I'm out in the open. Okay, you dodge 14 of the 20 bullets. Good job. Wait, where's the mage? There's the mage. Or I could go here and scratch your back. Yeah. I mean, you still are getting hit by 6 50 caliber rounds, so... I've never been hit by one, but I feel like I don't wanna, so... That doesn't matter. Okay. If you say so. Wait. When did you take damage? I don't know. That hits 3. Because it hits her as well, huh? Wait, I can put it here? Yeah. That was nowhere near where I told you to shoot, you prick. Just shoot the mage in the face, please. Thank you. There we go. Mage down. Miss. Okay, well. Worth a try. Oof. Okay, there's a good bunch of people around her now. But that's okay. There's also a good bunch of my allies there. So we take it. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait, he was a friend. Is that it? Ooh. Okay, well, that sucks, my boy. No, he wasn't. It's so difficult to differentiate. Can I highlight enemies somehow, please? Here. This guy. I don't like you. You get a knife. Never mind. You don't. Are you both enemies? No? You're an enemy. You're still an enemy. Okay, what if we kill you first? Okay, you're not gonna do anything next turn. That's about as good as killing you. Guess what? You got ice cream now, and you're in bed. You got ice cream in bed. Yes. Nice. Where's my ice cream? freezer. Well, can you get it for me? Get wrecked. Ah, dang it. So close. Ah! Get fucked. Oh, oh. You just killed your friend, I think. Honestly. The timing of that quote. Ooh. Yep. That's my response. Hey. Yeet. Get knifed. Get kitty scratched. Who's... Oh, there. Oh. Well, that sucks. Oh, and over there as well. Where are you all coming from? Anyways, hey, you want to heal me, please? Thank you. And make her aim better. And then shoot this guy, please. There we go. And then shoot him again. And then you can run over here. Pew. Okay, interesting pathing. Nice. Wait, did you just shoot me? Oh yeah, you're in... Oh, wait, you're... Wait, what? Who here is against me? Why did he just shot me as well? Are you all stupid? Okay, mark him. And then throw a knife in his face. Never mind, we miss. Scratch his back, but not in a nice way. Okay, and then run away because we'll leave him for someone else to kill. Or her. Shoot him in the face. There we go, good girl. Reload. Reload your shotgun as well. Dietrich. Give him better aim. Nerf gun. Worth a shot. Pew pew pew. Miss miss. Pew pew pew. This is literally how any fight in XCOM goes, except usually the enemies are much more and somehow are much meaner. And you want to keep some of them alive. So you can then kill them later. Anyways. Safe. Don't worry. This time we're actually gonna talk with him. Maxime! Maxime looks up at the sound of your approach. If he's surprised to see you, he doesn't show it. Crazy night, huh? Where you keep alive enemies. So in XCOM, you fight aliens. And only if you keep them... No, wait, is it alive? I think you need to keep them alive so you can dissect them or some shit like that. It's been a while since I played XCOM. I don't know if alive, or maybe that's a different XCOM, but like, you get stuff from them, or like otherwise their weapon explodes or some bullshit like that. Anyways, you get more resources if you take them in alive. Or like, at least not blow them up. He pulls a flask from his jacket pocket and takes a long swig, then looks you in the eye. I hope that this was worth the trouble. Any luck finding your money in there? Our money? Nope, I don't think they ever had it to begin with. But I guarantee you they'll think pretty hard before crossing Smuggler's Gate. You need to capture one alien alive to progress the main quest. The rest you can... I mean, yeah, you can kill. You can kill them, but... Am I thinking of a different one? Could have sworn that there is one. You have to do something special to them though, no? Or you can just... wait. Givers, a streamer I love, just went live. Me say hi 1 sec. Oh, don't worry, take your time. Don't you need to do something? Hey, Probably going to say hi. I hope you have a fantastic stream. Killing stuff. Nice. Thank you. You seem to be a bit behind. Like, I've been live for 2 hours, 40 minutes. 41 minutes even. Almost 43, so... Apparently Twitch is, like, taking a long time to tell you that I went live. But yeah, don't you get something if you take them in a live? Bro, what the fuck, that was a mega... It was! I chuckled inward. They paid it, alright, in blood. No money. But they are a few less racists in the world. All in all, I think that we can call this one a win. He nods.
I can live with that.
No, you can't, because you ain't getting paid. Anyways, into the van.
Thank Christ this is over. You okay, Alexander?
The young man looks shell-shocked. He holds his rifle clenched tight in his trembling hands. Yeah, Uncle Dietrich. Yeah, I'm okay. But those guys, I knew them. One of them was my bunkmate. I killed them.
And couldn't be helped. If you hadn't, he'd have killed you, believe it. We're gonna take you away from here. Back to the Kreuzbazaar. Get you the help that you need.
Yeah, okay, Uncle. Okay. Dietrich glances over his shoulder, locks eyes with you.
Thanks for this, boss. My nephew is safe and I owe you. One other thing, the Dragon Slayer is happy, too. We just did a ballsy thing, protected my family, and gave a monster a bloody nose in the process.
I'm glad to hear that he approves. I did this for you, not for your totem. It wasn't a big deal, Dietrich. I would have brought you along anyway. Glad to hear he approves. Yeah, no need to be an asshole about it.
You should be. When the Dragon Slayer is pleased, he tends to be generous with his rewards.
He grinned. If playing alone, would you prefer the game text to be in German?
No. I don't know when the last time I played a game in German was. Unless, okay. If I knew the game was made by a German company, then yes. Otherwise, no. Because most games aren't made with the German language in mind. So they tend to, like, things tend to get lost in translation, but also just... I don't know. Like... I feel like if something's made for Germans, or like in German, you notice it when you play it in German compared to when you play it in English. Because the humor is different. There's word plays, there's ways of putting things. Ich bin German. Salo will make a game for you. Thank you, Salo. He grins. I can feel the power coursing through me, boss. I don't know what form it'll take yet, but it's there, and soon enough, I'll be able to use it. I don't mean to break this up, but we need to get moving, kid. You're with us. The rest of you pile into that other van. You can continue having your moment when we get back to Schattennest. Yay! You're about to exit this location. Return to Kreuzbazaar. Continue? Yes. The U-Bahn ride home feels especially comforting today. The Berlin chapter of the Humanist Poli Club has suffered a terrible blow, and you're the one who dealt it. Volker Stahl's plan to incite a wave of bloody violence across Berlin has been derailed. I mean, also his life has been derailed. It isn't often that a Shadowrunner gets to prevent an atrocity on the job. Yay! Your PDA rings, and the face of your fixer, Paul Amsel, appears on screen. You see no goal. I have new information to discuss about the estate. Please come as soon as you can.
Yay! Hello, Samuel. Let's first get some money.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you?
I've uncovered what humanity is up to. You'll find the details on this data pad. I get that different countries seem to have their own humor, honor. Do you mean honor or humor? It's stereotypical to their country. Like if you watch old British, honestly though, like I find British humor. It tends to be very funny. All roughly the same mannerism, but you know, instantly this British. It's a shame that speak. Yeah, I mean, I think though it's part of the time because, like, the old British humor for to keep with it is, it was when you know you had TV sketches were much more common, or you went to a theater to watch your comedian, right? Or well, you had movies with them. Now that it's become so much more international, they have to also just kind of apply to an international humor. And also the humors just tend to mix. I think there's still very much the cultural humor. Like, German humor is much different to, you know, US humor. Because we as a culture are much different. We like darker humors, we like direct humors. We we can, sorry for all the Americans, but like, we can handle harsher topics, dumber topics, just things without being butthurt about them instantly. While I feel a lot of Americans, and yes, it's gotten better, are instantly offended as soon as you make like a dark joke. Or like joke about the wrong thing. There are like comedians nowadays that do that, and who just yell at people when they complain about it, and is like, well, if you don't like it, then just fuck off. And honestly, that's the right mentality in my opinion. Humor is subjective, and if you don't like how someone does their humor, but everyone else or a big group does, then, well, you move on. You don't have to like it. Like, it's no harm, right? Anyways, you'll find the details on this datapad. I've uncovered what human is up to. You'll find the details. Beckenbauer's eyes, the plans on the datapad, then nods grimly.
This fits with humanity's established pattern of behavior, horrific and vile. According to this datapad, humanity's compounds all over Berlin have received similar shipments. They are planning to deploy the gas tomorrow morning.
He exhaled sharply, then nods again.
I have a feeling that the flux state will have a thing or two to say about that. Stahl have overstepped his bounds. His hubris will be his undoing.
Actually, I was his undoing. Volker Stahl is no longer among the living.
That is excellent news. I'm not ashamed to say that I wish the man dead. He deserved whatever you did to him. And now, I'm going to see to it that the rest of his twisted organization suffers the same way he did.
Imagine tripping and implanting yourself on that dude's ear spikes.
I mean, a lot of just like...
I feel you also don't want to punch him in the face. Because, you know, getting caught on these tusks and teeth must suck.
You mark my words. Within the next few hours, the Humanist Poli Club is going to take as a hammering that will make the Night of Rage look like a peace rally. I owe you a great deal, Yusinogol. We all do. I will wire the payment to the account number that Amsel provided. Pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Then I think we can go here and give them the information that they ask for. Deliver the Humanist donor list. The machine accepts the data upload, and only a few moments later a certified cred stick is spat out at the McCoy slot. The phone's old LCD readout displays the text Freedom, Equality, Information, Schockwellenreiter. Yay! I got money. Money. What was in here? Hey, there's Lucky Strike. Okay, this is where the Shadowrunners hide. Or, well, not hide, but hang out. Okay. Let's go in there. Let me drink. Hey, buddy. I didn't take you with me. I will never take you with me. We can watch a DVD. Is it a new one? Oh, the second DVD. Check one. Wait, didn't we read this already? Oh no. Alright. As I said in my last recording, I've been having trouble finding hard facts on Feuerschwinger. So I thought I'd open things up a bit. Let's see what the rumor mill has to say. Screen jumps and Winters reappears in a different location. He's now clutching a mug of soy cav in both hands. There are bags under his eyes. Well, that was enlightening. Assuming that any of it was true, that is. So for the past 5 hours, I've been poking around some of the crazier fringe theories related to dragons and the SOX. As a reminder, the SOX is an irritated wasteland between France and Germany. Got zoned off back in 2008 after the Cadnom-Gau reactor meltdown. That's probably not how you pronounce that. Anyway, there are all kinds of rumors floating around this place. I've heard stories about the walled city in there that operates on a survival of the fittest, be killed basis. It's sort of like a nightmare version of Berlin. Oh, the anarchy, but none of the stability that the F-state provides. The radiation poisoning, cancer, and mana pollution are just the icing on the cake. So when Adrian helped the Luftwaffe shoot Feuerschwinger down, she crashed into the SOX. That much is well known. What isn't well known are one of the modern-day myths that has riven about her since, and tonight I've heard an earful. I shutted up a girl who claimed to be a ghost rat. That's a smuggler that operates in the SOX. She told me about a dragon cult called the Disciples of the Cleaning Fire. Apparently these cultists worship some sort of radioactive ghost dragon. Could be Feuerschwinger. Or it could be nothing, but it's worth digging into all the same. Another thing that my little ghost rat told me, the popular rumor among the SOX is that Feuerschwinger's astral form was, guess you'd say, mutated by all of that background radiation. Some of the glow punks out there say that she's shed her body like an old coat. Others say that she's trapped, doomed to languish as an intangible radioactive ghost. I don't know how much credence to give any of this. After all, I don't have any proof that my ghost rat is even a ghost rat. She might be, but then she could also be a run-of-the-mill glowpunk. Maybe she's just yanking my chain. She's never been into the SOX at all. Who knows? Well, it's food for thought anyway. I don't know whether the thought of some radioactive ghost dragon thing is any scarier than a genuine dragon is, but it's interesting all the same. Now the big question is, will any of this get me any closer to finding Adrian? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no, but you never can tell. Okay, we're gonna listen to these next time.
It's a shame you pronounce it SOX. The rumor is in the socks. I mean, I guess, yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk to Powell, and then we're gonna end for today. You see no goal. Welcome back. I have news for you. In your absence, I've been looking into the Haarfeld Manor. Whatever Feuerschwing is up to, it is both large-scale and well-funded. I've uncovered a money trail leading from holding companies all over the world to an offshore fund with a dummy address. From there, all of that freshly laundered money flows directly to the Haarfeld estate. Wait a second, why would the dragon have investors? That doesn't make sense. It's doubtful that the Firewing's pawns even know where their money is going. This is typical of draconic plots. Uncover a stream of money flowing behind the scenes, and there's a fair chance that you'll find a dragon in the receiving end of it. To a dragon, conspiracy is second nature. But Feuerschwing was different. She didn't scheme or plot, she acted. Okay, so the dragon has money. This isn't exactly new information. The Haarfeld Manor reeked of wealth. Well, but she acted. Yes, and look where it got her. When the Firewing launched her attack on humanity, it was an act of hubris. She lashed out because she didn't consider our species to be a threat. It would be equally hubristic for us to assume that she will make the same mistake twice. I will continue digging into this while you and your team tackle your next run. With luck, I have more information to share upon your return. Sounds good, Powell. One last thing, you see no goal. Malit was able to restore a readable service of one of Greenwinter's DVDs. If you'd like to take a look, you will find it sitting beside the player. I'll check it out. Very good. Malit is still working on the other DVDs from the bundle. Many of them are extensively damaged, and getting anything off them is proving to be quite a chore. She told me that she'll be in touch if and when she makes a headway. Thanks, Powell. Thanks, Powell. Can we talk to these nerds about the last gig? Hey, Dietrich. You really came through for me, boss. If you ever need anything from me, anything at all, then you call me. I'll come running. How's Alexander holding up? He's a good kid, that nephew of mine. Give him some time, and he'll shake Stahl's programming. It might take a while, but he'll adjust the note to a life here in the Kreuzbazaar. In the meantime, I found a good home for him. Samuels agreed to take him in. Is that why Samuel's employer have no love for humanis? Most of them don't even like humanis, like humans. Best thing for the kid will be to learn through immersion. Bottom dude's beard looks painted. I think it's just shading and like... It's just shaded and like just stubble, or like rough stubble. Plus he has like a very defined chin. Yeah, got like a chin butt. And like just the most like very defined like jawline here. But then again, look at this. He got like handsome Squidward like potential. What was I saying? Giga chat. Yeah, he's like yeah, perfect. If he stays with Samuel's group, he'll have no choice but to interact with metahumans. Soon enough he'll learn that they are no different than anyone else. First few days be rough, no question, but he'll make it through and come out the other side a better man for it. Seems like a tough kid. I don't doubt that you're right. Where's a Giga Chat when? No. No. I'm so far off from Giga Chat. He seems like a tough kid. I don't doubt that you're right. He claps on your shoulder.
You're a good man, boss. On to other things. Remember what I was telling you back before we climbed into the van? Yeah, you were saying that the Dragon Slayer was happy and that you'd be given a reward? Hatpat, that one I take, yeah. That's right. Thanks to our, let's not mince words, heroic actions back in that swine pit, the Dragon Slayer seemed fit to grant me his favor. His grin widens. And now, I know what that means and what I can do with it. Well, don't keep me in suspense. He gestures at the ground near his feet. This. Your ass is too fat. As you watch, the spot that Dietrich is pointing at begins to glow. Lines of force spread out in a scintillating web, and a feeling of raw power suffuses your body. I've just torn open a channel between myself and the Dragon Slayer. That power that you feel is his power, pouring through the aether and into that spot. If you're familiar with ley lines, it's the same basic concept. I consecrate a patch of ground, and as long as I stand in that spot, all of my magic gets stronger. Toes. He crosses his arms over his chest. Not bad, huh? What about another major shaman? Could someone else benefit from one of these channels too? I was kind of hoping for something with more bite to it, a fireball, a laser, something like that. Nobody's right. Not bad at all. We have no other mage, so not bad at all. Pretty good, ain't it? Never heard of another shaman who could do something like this. We must have really made an impression. Anyways, boss, I want to keep filling with this, learning to properly control it, and I'm sure that you've got things to do as well. You take care of whatever else you need doing, and by our next run, I'll be ready to use it. Sounds good. Take care, Dietrich. You too, boss.
Yeah. Okay, but I will go. Ooh, we have XP. Do we wanna use XP? Do we wanna use XP? More bite? Create mini egg. What? Redo. This is nice. This would be 10. Do we at all ever want to increase our charisma? I don't think we do. It's too much fun not to. Grants bonus hit point recovered when using medkit. Oh, true. Okay. We could also increase our intelligence and our decking by one more. But I feel 5 is okay for now. We could do... we're missing 1 point. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything right now. Well, by that I mean I'm not gonna level up right now. But I will do one thing, and that is saving. And then I will go to main menu. Save and quit. And then I will go... Yeah, I will go here. Salo's favorite screen. Boop. Wait, where are you going? I will probably guide you all to Eri. For I wanna watch her anyways, so psych. We're just gonna raid into her. Eri Echo Hound. Eri, formerly known as Echo. Thank you for the stream. Thank you all for coming. We'll be back tomorrow, so we don't have to wait long. But yeah, thank you all. Take care. Wait, you heard Harry and was confused. I don't even know what I said. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Be nice to yourself. If you can. Like, not even if you can. Did she add something to her name? She still has Echo. So, she rebranded. Like, she redebuted. She was an alien gummy worm princess before, and now she's an undead dog maid. So she changed her name. It's still the same person behind it, but yeah, like same person, different outfit basically. But yeah, treat yourself nicely. If you're feeling bad, you're a mod. I am a mod. Yes. But yeah, be nice to yourself, be nice to others if you can. If not, just, you know, let them be. And, you know, take care of yourself. And if you can, of others. Anyways, see you tomorrow, maybe. Bye-bye.